Oh, that's no, that has to.
That's
Look at
better
our
than their
fucking time.
prelims.
Oh, yeah.
It was in the 16s. Last one was in the 17s.
Oh.
Dude, we don't get a sub 17 overall though. Sad. That's animation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And there it is. The first ever sub 15 Tombs of Amascut completion. And whilst this was a very exciting accomplishment for us, it can very easily be beaten. We had some hiccups and mainly we had some gear disparities. Not pointing at anyone in particular. No, where the real time save was in the tech. And in this video I'm going to show you some of the techniques we used to minimize time and make the raid as easy as possible. Just a quick disclaimer before we get started. This is not a guide on how to do the Tombs of Amascut. I'm sure there's already plenty of those and more to come as we learn more things. This is simply a showcase of the techniques that we use that you may not have known about that can make your raid either easier or faster. Let's start with the Croc Walk. The Croc Walk is a technique we use to do Zebak pretty perfectly, under perfect conditions with RNG and players. It can be done in 2 cycles in an 8-man, usually 3 cycles because either someone messes up or Crocodile goes in the middle. Start off the room, make sure you have an empty infant slot, and tick perfect with your team, grab the water container, head to the northwest waterfall, fill up from there, go back to the plant. It's quite simple, you just have to make sure you don't use any ticks. Sometimes the waterfall can dry up. If that happens, make sure to spam click it. If you don't spam click it, you can stall. If someone isn't tick perfect, they should stay back and watch for crocs, as they will not be able to continue the method. Credits for this method are Hi-Yo and Van's Kid. Moving on to the Croc Boss itself, there's not really much going on here. There is one little thing, which is you can scythe it from the north or the south as shown in the video, and you will not get meleeed by Zebak. This is likely a bug and will probably be fixed by Jagex, so don't get too used to it. Until we have proper DPS calcs, we won't know which method is better. Next up is the Scarab Puzzle. This one there's not too much going on, however there is a very nice organized technique for doing the final puzzle. What I do here is I reveal the symbols row by row, and as you can see I'm typing the corresponding numbers in my chat box. Then my partner across the room will simply say what he sees and I can look in my chat and know exactly where to look. This one requires a lot of experience because you need to know the numbers. Just a note, in the number puzzle the 3 is a triangle, but the triangle is not present in this puzzle, but there is a prayer star in this puzzle, so I just assume that's the 3. Probably isn't because it's a 4-pointed star, but it gets the job done. So in a larger team it can be helpful to have one player on each side, memorize a row. This makes it go a lot quicker. For Kefri, there's not really much going on here. What we do like to do is the person who's first in orb order will get the dung attack first. So just make sure you're standing on the west of the room. This usually, gives you the most mobility, as the west side isn't really that useful. Next up is the Het puzzle before the Akkha room. This time save is not really a big deal if everyone in your team is maxed and has 99 mining. Still is a time save, but is mainly good if some people on your team have low mining, like they did in our team. In our team we had one person who had a mining level as low as 75, and we still managed to get a 1 down. The way we did this, as you can see in the video, is we stood 1 tile away from the seal and we clicked on it at a precise tick. The timing for this method is quite precise. The visual cue you're looking for is the light from the statue. As soon as you see the light come from the statue, you need to click the seal straight away. If you get this right, you'll get 1 extra hit on the statue. You can see in this clip, our team got it for the first time, and our reaction was pretty crazy. This is because this is the first time we executed the method perfectly enough, and this was the first time we got a 1 down. Next, Akkha himself. Not too much going on in this fight. The main thing we do to make this easier is we all choose a tile to DD on in every quadrant of the room and we stick to it. The reason we do this is because the white glow special attack and the black special attack both are pretty much dodged by doing this. There is some downsides to this, as when Akkha is using melee, everyone will take damage. However, for raid level 150, this is really a non-issue as Akkha doesn't do that much damage. For the Baba puzzle room, not really anything going on here. Just choose quadrants, kill monkeys, do your tasks, don't be the imposter, don't be the sussy barker, and you'll be good. For the boss, however, there is a very interesting piece of tech here. So it's pretty common knowledge that you can destroy the last boulder and run past the boulder to attack Baba, and this stops the boulder attack. However, what is interesting is you can actually do this very consistently, having one person poke Baba instead of having the whole team do it through the last boulder. This ensures that every single time Baba will only do at max 2 boulder attacks. Next up is the Wardens. So I like to start this fight with someone tanking on the west, and on the east we like to do something very interesting. If you start on the west and block the attack from the west, then the east Warden will be the one that spawns first. Additionally, if you have one person tank exactly 2 orbs on the east, you'll be able to attack the obelisk with your scythe without losing any ticks and without taking any damage, as shown here. Of course, this method assumes that at the start of the fight you attacked on the first available tick. Next up is something we call the McTile method. No particular reason, our team are just really big fans of Settled. Usually when you attack a Warden from close, your damage will get nulled, because there's a moment of invulnerability. However, if you start at max bow range and attack, your first attack will not get nulled as it happens after the moment of invulnerability. This is the earliest you can do damage on the Warden. After this, if you go in melee range and pray melee, you'll be very close and ready for the core to do the DDS method. Nothing special for the final phase of the fight. It does help to have certain members of your team know which skulls they're attacking, but outside of that, just try not to take damage. If you do take damage, use your ambrosia. Nothing really special going on here. And that's the video. Not really too advanced tech going on here, nothing too crazy, so this should be quite accessible to a lot of players. Even if you only do some of the methods, you should find that your raids go much smoother and much faster. Big thanks to Atticon for letting me use that small clip of his, and for my team for teaching me these methods, as well as helping us get the raid. If you have any other tidbits, feel free to leave them in the comments. If I see any really good ones, I'll pin them. If I see enough really good ones, I'll remake this video and add those in. All of the cartoon images, the ones that look cursed, were generated by the Dolly API. Very interesting, yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm kidding, I don't actually upload, I really don't care what you do. You can dislike it for all I care, just hope you have fun raiding. See ya, bye.